Well, howdy guys, welcome back to Oregon. Welcome back to Cabin Time, Oregon, and now kind of known as Moose Crack, the cabin. So that being said, enjoy the video today. Thanks very much. Hey, remember, like, share, and please subscribe, would ya? Thanks. Okay, here's my dwindling lumber pile. This is lumber that I got from Mr. Kevin LaRue and his son Michael, of course. They were tearing a fence down a couple of years ago and they gave me all this lumber, and I have been using it on the cabin. So far it has done 2 walls and a bunch of inside stuff, a bunch of trim boards, a bunch of everything. So anyway, I'm going to select some and up to the deck. Okay, that is my selection of lumber that I'm going to put up on this front wall right here. It is morning, probably 10:30-ish morning. Sun is working for us here. Beautiful 70-degree day. We're going to get started. Hang on. Okay, Blue, how you doing, Pop? He's up here at the cabin. He's going to help me out. You gonna be my little helper, bud? Yes, you are. Oh, Blue, you're just growing up so fast. Pretty boy. Okay, here's a note of interest. Nails. When you buy these old boards, they have nails from the fence. See that or not, but there they are. Anyway, I take these nails out, and believe it or not, they're still good enough that I can actually hammer them right back into the boards. They're good nails. Knife collection. Here's one. This is a Columbia River Knife and Tool Company. This is a damn sharp knife. She's a beauty. I love it. I can't remember exactly where, how I bought it, got it, whatever. But it's really a dandy. It keeps a good edge. Great knife. Next up is a Bear Grill. I don't know if you ever heard him. He also makes a very, very good product. A very good sharp knife. Again, holds its edge well. My wife got this for Christmas for me one year. I thought, you know what? I'm watching Bear Grill on TV. Like the guy. Pretty awesome. And I said, I would love to have one of his knives. So, behold, Christmas. I got one. Still one of my favorite knives. I've probably had that 4 or 5 years now. Okay, there we are. All done except for one board, and I need a few more nails to finish this puppy. I think the shadow's kicking my butt. Well, hi, Jazzy. My little granddaughter just made it. Door's in. All we need now is hinges. That'll be finished. Finally. Well, thought you might want to see me nail on that last board. Just to prove that I have been up here working. Haven't been total goofing off here. I got precision cut, would you? Sorry, Jerry, if the nailing gets a little loud. Went to the store the other day and asked for rubber nails and they didn't have any. They do go in quiet though. Just like that. Thought you might enjoy that. A little something something for the something something. Sure gets dark, don't it? It's about noon. But there it is, last board going up. Look at that wall, would you? Those boards are actually straight. I just haven't got them all nailed in yet. I want to get that last board on so I don't look like a failure today. Now it's starting to look like rain. Finally, the rain is about to return. Let's keep rigging green. Let her rain, please. Missed you, rain. Blue, where you going, buddy? Hey, where you going, pup? Well, there's my deck after the very first rain. Looks like my seal job is working very, very well. What do you think, Blue? What do you think, bud? Yeah, looking good, man. We had about an inch of rain last night. First rain we've had in, I would say, 3 months, maybe longer. Because it's been raining in Portland, and it wasn't raining here. So we're kind of getting ripped off out here with the rain. So let me just kind of give you a little bitty walk around here, showing you my wood pile, outdoor kitchen. Still a mess, but you know what? I'm gonna get time. I'll get that mess cleaned up. And same with the wood pile. I'm gonna try and use some of that up. We'll burn some up. Now that the rains are gonna be starting to come back, maybe I can start having a fire once in a while. That would be awesome. Because now we have an empty pit. So we'll get something going on there. Just want to kind of give you a little walk around today and show you what's all going on. Blue's up here. He's excited to be up here at the cabin. He likes it up here. I'm glad. He's going to make a great addition to my cabin. Gives us something to look forward to and join in on the fun together. Yeah, here's a special note. We have some fresh hillbilly coffee. Thank you, rain. We're back in business. Looks delicious. Well, I'm inside looking out. See all that daylight? That daylight is great in the summertime because it actually lets the wind blow through the cabin. But in the wintertime, it usually takes it a while for the wood to get wet. And when the wood gets wet, it swells up and it'll seal. Some of them never seal quite all the way. So, on the outside, I'm going to put tar paper on and another layer of cedar siding. Okay, hinges are on. Well guys, here I am again at the cabin. Working on the cabin for a change. Boy, it's been a while, hasn't it? You know, I still have a lot of work here to do. I know I talked about this wall back here having daylight shining through it, you know. I guess back in the old days when you didn't have a lot of materials and you had to build what you had to build, you just kind of had to live with it. Well, I don't have to live with it. We've got tar paper nowadays. We've got more wood that I can apply on the side. We're going to fix that wall. I'm going to eliminate that daylight coming in. It isn't so bad really here, but when it gets rainy days on end where it just rains and rains, the dampness sets in. Kind of creeps into the cabin, gets everything kind of damp without having a fire in here once in a while. So I think with the tar paper wall on the outside, another layer of wood on the outside, and then like I said before, on the big window side, that's the south side, I will tar paper that as well, and I'm going to put tin on it, and that will seal that wall up. The west wall has already been sealed. This east side wall is not going to be sealed because I plan on putting a roof over the top of that decking that I'm doing out here. So we don't get much wind from the east. And I got so many trees. There's a pretty good sized hill out here to my left hand side out here on the east side. It tends to block a lot of the wind, and the trees also block a lot of the wind. So the wind I get mostly is just from the west, and that's mostly where our rain comes from, is the west side. So that's why I want a tin wall on that side, because I don't want this building getting hammered by rain and it's just wood over here, because it would eventually have a catastrophic failure, I'm sure. So the tin being on there, we're in good shape. So we got more plans, more things going on. I'm not done working just because of winter and the rains came. I did notice today, however, after 2 days of rain, my roof started leaking because I haven't got a roof on here. I still have a tarp up there. I never got my tin on this summer. Been too busy camping and having fun, and you've seen them videos. I've been out goofing off, and I should have been here, maybe put a little more work in on the cabin. So now it's September. I still got all of this month and October. Well, I should say all of this month. This month of September is almost gone. But I have October, and I can make something happen. I need a couple of good days up here, and I'll have that roof on. I'm tinning it. Quick and easy. So, you know what? Blue's here. Come here, buddy. Let me fall over. Pick you up. Here's my dog, Blue. Remember when I first got him? He was just a little tiny puppy dog. You ain't no puppy no more, are ya? I don't know if you call him a toddler, teenager. What do you call a dog that's, what, 3-4 months old? He's growing up. He's getting to be a good boy, though. I turned him loose the other day up here, and he ran around 15-20 minutes around the cabin, hung out with me the whole time. Normally, he will run off to the house and chase cats because he just loves chasing them. And I don't mind him doing that as long as he's not too abusive to them. Some he is, some he ain't. He's playing. He don't know any better. Right, Blue? Right, bud? So anyway, today he was up here with me, kind of working around the cabin doing some stuff. He was hanging with me again, so. Anyway, I know you guys want to keep up with him and his growth and his height and all that good stuff. He's doing a great job. He's going to be a great cabin dog. Right, Blue? And he's tired. So I think we'll go to the house, call it a day, and call this a video. So, buddy, put you down. And with that, I'm going to say adios. And we'll see you on the next one. And remember, always live your life carefully, would you?